Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you are new. In this video, I'm just going to be doing a bills calendar. I do this every single month. So I'm just gonna write down the bills that I have plus the paydays so that I know what paycheck to use for what bill. So on the first is always rent. And I'm always going to put the amount next to whatever the bill is. Then I have an Avant credit card due on the 1st as well. On the 5th, I've got 2 credit cards. Milestone and Destiny. On the 6th, we have my fiance's car note. And his car note is actually due every Saturday. So I'm just going to write in his car notes for each Saturday. It's very important that you create a bills calendar before the month starts, so you already know what the month is looking like before it even gets here. So at the time I'm filming this, it's actually the 2nd, but I've already had this calendar filled out for months now. Okay, now that I've written his car notes down on the 6th, I've also have another credit card, and I will be explaining my credit card situation in one of my future videos. I have another credit card on the 7th due, which is Capital One. So I don't have anything due the 8th, 9th, or the 10th, or the 11th, actually, because my utility is due every 2nd Friday of the month. And my utility usually runs about $160. We also have internet due on the 12th. My internet is $75, or roughly $75. It's actually like $72 and some change, but I always like write down $75. And then lastly, on the 12th, I've got another credit card, which is Mission Lane, and that's gonna be about $25. Okay, so let's see what's next. So on the 14th, we've got, of course, another credit card, which is Citi. I have a Citi Diamond card that I like. That's actually my first credit card that I had when I was getting my credit situation back together. So the first card that I was actually like serious and intentional about was my Citi card. So that runs about $40. And then my phone bill is about $45. And it's actually about $43 and some change. I am prepaid with Straight Talk. And I love that because I can keep my phone bill low. And that allows me to spend in other areas, especially if you're like on a low income and you're trying to save money. It's a really good idea to switch to like a prepaid plan or like another type of plan other than like T-Mobile or AT&T or anything like that, because that's gonna be more expensive than like Straight Talk or like Mint Mobile, or let me know of some other ones if you know of any other ones. But if you're trying to save money and if you're trying to budget, like this is the #1 thing to do when you're wanting to budget. Get a calendar. I've already got my calendar, but I'm just like, for the video purposes, I printed off one of these so I could fill it out for you. Nothing else due that week. This is usually my week. Nothing is due, but I've got another credit card on the 25th. So pedal. That's about $30. My fiance has a credit card, and that runs about $40. It's really about $35, but I just put $40. And then the 28th is when I've got like a bunch of stuff due. Happy New Year, guys, by the way. I've got a credit card, Mercury, runs about $30. Credit One Platinum. I've got a Credit One Platinum and a Credit One American Express. So this is the Credit One American Express, and this is the Credit One Platinum. That's about $30. I pay for Apple storage on my phone because I record videos on my phone, and I like to have the storage, so I do pay $9, $9.99 I think that is. And then my car note is due on the 28th, and that's gonna be $261. Okay, and I also mentioned in another video, I always break up my rent and break up my car note in each of my paychecks. So I get paid bi-weekly, and I do have a paycheck coming up, which I will be doing another video on how I'm gonna break that check up. So stay tuned for that. That should be right after this video here. Last but not least, Netflix is $8. And y'all, I cut out a lot of subscriptions. Netflix was one of the ones that I did not cut out. I had Walmart, I had Amazon Prime, Walmart meaning Walmart delivery, and then I had Amazon Prime. I had Shopify because I had a store that I just closed down. Just any subscriptions, like, and that's another video that I could do, is like how to like cut back on things when you're trying to get your finances in order. I don't know everything, you guys. Like, I don't know everything, but I did learn some things along the way, which is why I started this YouTube channel around budgeting, because I could literally talk about like how I budget all day. Like, I love to budget. So the next thing, after I write all my bills out, I'm going to write down my paydays. So I get paid this Friday. And I am estimated to make, I want to say, because I got a bunch of overtime, so about $1,400. I don't want to forget, on the 1st, my fiance gets disability. So I'm just going to put SSI, and he gets about, it went up, so about $960. And then my next paycheck is going to be on the 19th, and I'm going to just put $1,200 because I don't think I'm gonna have any overtime on that. So we do, other than these 3 incomes, guys, we have a side hustle that we do, but I don't include that here because it fluctuates so much. So I always know that I'm gonna get my check on the every other week or every 2 weeks, and then we know that we're going to get this SSI check. So I map all of the bills in red around these paychecks here. And then our extra income is going to be wherever we fall short. Fund money, just any extra things that we might need, because whenever you budget, sometimes we can't stick to the budget. And on times that we can't stick to the budget, or, you know, maybe I had a short week, or maybe I was out a day or two, that's where that side hustle income is going to come in. Like, eventually I'm going to be strategizing all of the side income, and I'm going to jump us 1 month ahead of all of our bills so that I can better plan for that side income money. But for these next couple of months until my income tax return, I'm just going to be doing the paycheck budget. But after my income tax return, I plan to do a monthly budget, and I'm going to show y'all how I do that. And I'm excited to actually do that. So that's all for this video. If you are trying to get your finances in order, get your calendar and just write out everything like this, okay? I'm just going to show you, or kind of talk about, like, how I plan out the bills. Okay, so this is a payday here. I've already taken care of this, and this. So I'm going to go ahead and check this off. And I took care of that with this check that I got, my last check that I got in December. I take care of all of the bills up until my next paycheck, if that makes sense. And then some of this rent came from SSI, and some of it came from the check that I got here on the 22nd. So if you want to see that, go check out my last video. I'll show you how, like, I broke that down. Avant and rent is taken care of. So this next paycheck, maybe I can find a highlighter. I'm just gonna do like this. So with this check here, I'm gonna take care of that, this, all of those bills up until this paycheck, okay? So let me grab another color. So with this paycheck, we're gonna take care of that, here. We're gonna take care of all of these until my very next check, which is gonna be the 2nd of February. Okay, so that's how I paycheck budget. That's how I do my bills calendar. And this is also the highlighter method. The Budget Mom, I love the Budget Mom. If you haven't seen, like, her videos, go check her out. But this is what she does, and this is what she's taught me to do. So that's all for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe, share this, leave me a comment below. Let me know how you do this, and let me know if it helps. And I'll see y'all in the next video.